What is going on, YouTubers, gamers, fellow hobbyists out there? Welcome to P&Q, the question and answer series where you get to ask me questions or put comments to me. And then I respond to you on the following P&Q or something like that. No, this is the P&Q summertime special, which I promised I'd do. I did say it was going to be done in July, but I've been poorly, so you know, you'll have to forgive me for that. I've got some questions here that I've printed off, and I'm going to answer. Now, this isn't the episode of P&Q I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a lot more energetic and perhaps, a lot more running around the garden or the valley or wherever. And I was going to do a bit of a editorial mix on the video itself, but it's going to be a static video. I'll just use this green screen here. Don't know what background I'll have, or even if I'll have one yet at this stage. But this is the Q&A where you get to ask me questions. There probably will be a winter time one. There certainly will be a Christmas time one when it comes up. So think about any comments or questions you may have for that. Right, for here and right now though, I'm going to start with a question that was asked on someone else's video actually. It's from a channel called Metal Mercenaries, from his Armchair Ramble number 2. Now, if you don't know Metal Mercenaries, go and check him out. If I remember, and I will certainly try, I'll put a link in the video description below to his channel. Go check it out. Brilliant content. I just love listening to his playthroughs and thoughts and different things. Anyway, he asked, what do you think about Wargaming magazines? And what do you think about the future of them? Now, that's an interesting question, because I've been poorly for a couple of months now. I've been poorly, and the only real contact I had with the hobby as such was through White Dwarf, which is the Games Workshop magazine. Now, I've had other magazines in the past, and if I was currently into, historical wargaming or something, I'd probably go to something else, like Wargames Illustrated or something. I don't know, but there are magazines dedicated for different genres and whatever else. My point being, what do I think about the future of them? What do I think about them and the future of them? I think they're here to stay. If I'm honest, you cannot beat holding it in your hands, and I've got a nice collection of White Dwarfs now, and it's all going on a shelf, and it's all for my retirement. It is for my retirement. When I retire, and it won't be that many, because on an average bookshelf I can fit probably about 3 years worth of magazines, if they're monthly. So I can do that. So, I'm thinking when I retire and I start back from when I first started collecting them, maybe even check out, see if I can get a few more issues prior to that, and we'll take it from there. But I think they're here to stay. I think you just cannot beat holding it in your hand. Even from the electronic versions that you get on like your iPads and whatever else. I just don't think you can beat a hard copy of a magazine, period. There's just something about it. But what a great question. And he comes up with things like this on his Armchair Rambles. Like I say, that was his Armchair Ramble number 2 some time ago now. So, but if you check it out, check his channel out, and go and show him some love. So that's Metal Mercenaries. Okay, on to the questions that have been left from other sources. Now, anyway, coming to Frost and Fists, Wolf Brother Mythos, and he says, great update, Pete, my brother. I'm glad you'll be writing the book. I've always found your story to be an inspiring one. I was talking about my MS journey, and yes, I am in the process still. I've got to get back to it, of writing the book. I'm on chapter 4 or something like that. I'm looking forward to your summer P&Q. Well, here we are, brother. We are here. Perhaps I could put something on, a summary in the background. give that some thought too. I always find them quite enjoyable. I still really love Highlander, and I want to collect all the movies and series on DVD. They are over of the things that really inspired me to learning how to use a sword. Hey, now that's cool. Because if you don't know about Wolf Brother Mythos, he's pretty darn handy with a sword, if I do say so myself. So, yeah. Well, here we are. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Like I say, it's not the P&Q I'd envisaged originally. But, you know, here we are. And I'm doing it. And this is good because more content for my channel. And you know, I was looking forward to doing this, and I couldn't not do it. And I just found it a bit disappointing when I was too poorly to do it. So here we are, and I'm glad to be doing it now. But on Highlander, we watched that the other day. Great movie, classic, still holds up quite well. On to Wargaming with Gary. It says, excuse me, I got a bit of a in my throat. I've no idea how long that's going to linger for. Anyway, but he says, great update, Pete. Anything Zombicide at the moment is good for me. Question. I'm painting orc armies at the moment, but I'm stumped where to get orc banners. Any idea? All the best, Gary. And I have to hold my hands up and say, I'm sorry, I'm stumped. I don't know where to get orc banners. Anybody else know where to get orc banners, or a good place that could be sourced for orc banners? Pop it in the comments below. Let's help him out. Unfortunately, I don't know the answer to that one. I do know a lot of people print their own banners, and I've had a go at that. I've not been very successful with it, but I know a lot of people have been and are pretty good at that sort of thing. Okay, moving on to Mini Warmer. It says, Zombicide for the win. Yes, P&Q returns. There can be only one. Nice update video, Pete. Take care. Oh, it must have been a comment on another. Talking about Zombicide, and forgive me, it's been so long since I looked at these originally. I have no idea as to the context of them. Obviously, I've been talking about Zombicide, and I'm working on Zombicide Black Plague right now, so I suspect it's got something to do with that. And Zombicide is going to feature. It's going to feature on the channel. Thank you for your question or comment there, Brian. Okay, Jam Jar 34 is next. Says, great update. Love the relaxation. What colour paint are you liking the most at the moment? Keep it spicy. At the moment, I've got an affinity with greys or blue greys, but greys primarily. I don't know why. It's just the way I'm rolling right now. I'm having to paint a lot of grey, I suppose, and different greys. Things like cloaks and scarves and rags and things like that on the Zombicide miniatures, so that's probably it. But I'm liking greys. Loving your painting challenge videos, by the way. They've really kept me going. Thank you, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Keep it up. And last but not least, Who Took My Dice says, sweet stuff, Pete. Love your P&Qs. Question. How do you feel about the state of 40k rules at the moment? Are they too bloated, or are they just right? Now, that's an interesting question. I think Games Workshop, when they come out with a new update rule set, I think they purposely don't perfect them so that you then have to keep up to date with the all the latest updates and FAQs. I think I feel they leave their kind of their version of perfect to the very end of the edition, and then they come out with a new edition and it starts over again, and it gives them the excuses to write, you know, new rules, new codexes, and so on. It's a business thing. I think it's a great business model. It just pitches the pocket a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, but no, I think it would be for Games Workshop. I think it would be foolhardy of them to come up with the perfect rules edition all in one, you know, in a box wrapped up in a nice little bow or whatever. because nobody would need anything else, and then business suffers. But they haven't been suffering lately, have they? Games Workshop. Wow, have you seen the news? Wow. Anyway, that's it. That's all the questions for the P&Q Summertime Special. Thank you so much to those of you that contributed. I really do appreciate it. If you want to help me out, please consider subscribing to the channel, being a subscriber. If you're already a subscriber, that's cool. Also, check out my Patreon account, my campaign, where you'll gain access to exclusive videos. And there will be obviously more Patreon content coming in the future. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. This has been fun. Not what I envisaged originally, but it's been fun nevertheless. Thanks ever so much. Remember, all brushes lead to war. I'll see you on another video, guys. Bye for now. Bye bye.